Alright, welcome back everyone. Got Mr. Rascal Boy is sleeping back there. We have forgot that we were playing Super Mario last time. Wait, hold on a second, the game popped up. What quests do we have? We still don't have a lot more, so we can't finish this. Alright, let's go for this Prison of Love. If I understood Anne correctly, there's a cave with a vault in it just outside Upper Hogsfield. She mentioned the nave, a meeting to a cave with jackdaws remains be there. I should investigate. We don't have any other quests. Do we need to matter? No. Ooh, today we'll probably get the final achievement for the game. And then just 100% the game with this character and beating the game with all passes 100%.
Revelio.
Oh, let's see where he's going. He's running faster than my walking speed, but he's running slower than my running speed. Well, he's kinda overburdened. But technically he's running with my walking speed. We're going in the completely different direction. Oh, where's he going? Is he running laps? Well, we're going the direction that we need to be, so now we can keep following. What's up, Warjin? How you doing?
Thank you for all that you've done for us. Revelio.
Wait, hold on, he changed the path. Oh, looks like he stopped running. It's not the same person. That was literally the exact same person. Where'd he go? He just vanished because of his combat. Dude, I was following him. Alright, let's go to the quest.
Revelio.
I feel like he was just programmed to run back and forth. However, he didn't seem to have like kind of like smart, like I don't know, daily routine, some relatively smart behavior.
Wonder who lives here. I should investigate.
Wasn't there somewhere nearby? What's that?
Revelio.
I dream of making a better world for me. It's been ages since I've found anything.
Mr. Tell us.
Oh, at least we had.
Show yourself.
I don't know if it's might be predetermined to some degree, because we were still at 1,
Incentive.
2. Maybe because we've already engaged in ones. Oh, we'll talk about that. Let's go.
Revelio.
Alright. Hey.
Revelio.
First time actually working this. It was fun. Might be here
This
before.
must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages. Revelio. Here.
Why is this cable all three other places?
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. I see how this goes. You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind? Lumos.
Jackdaw's clue. My dearest Anne, well done. You solved my puzzle. I knew you were a kindred spirit and the only one with whom I could truly share my adventures. Meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest as soon as you can, and I'll show you the map that I mentioned. There's no telling where it will lead us. I found it on pages that Peeves ripped from a secret book, and no one else seems to be able to find. I haven't any idea what lies ahead, but I'm about to know. I shall share my future with you. This is only the beginning, Richard. Yes, I am terribly glad you found this, as I would have gone on alone if you did not. What fun would that be?
A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all?
Could it be?
No.
Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves, and then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
Good. Alive. Don't know, I'm afraid.
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently, on a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
Then she lose your head.
If you don't mind my asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Now, is this all Apollonia's fault?
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
Why did you steal from Peeves?
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Revelio.
This will. Joseph Richard Jackdo is going to meet me at the edge of the forest. I think that's the scene. Oh, that's just here. The portrait of Albert Gregory in my common room put me in touch with a retired aura named Helen Thistlewood. I believe the missing pages were connected to the disappearance of a student named Richard Jackdo. Helen took me to Azkaban and met the supposed perpetrator of Jackdaw's disappearance, a person named Anne Thisbe. He attacked Helen and was escaped, where I figured out the clue from Anne's ramblings. I followed the clue and met Jackdaw's ghost. It's a great to show me where the pages can be found. Look into the quest. We've got space.
Revelio.
Cool. flip? How am I supposed to flip it? Oh my god. Yeah, I was doing this.
Revelio.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms, if you ask me. You're the little son. So we may have an intruder in our midst.
Revelio. The beast is safe now. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Control. Alright, let's go for this. Get the final achievement.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It would take the patience of a Hufflepuff to track down these pages.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Revelio. Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you. Lumos.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me.
Revelio.
You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Where's the kid then? Oh. Oh, the explosion, never mind, this could go. Really?
Nothing to do now, just keep going.
There we go.
Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
I guess if it's not time to the pad, otherwise.
Lumos.
I'm seeing it. Maybe. Okay.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Lumos.
Send.
Revelio. Lumos.
In this game. I believe this one was name based as well, so you can't do it. That's too far.
Lumos. Stupefy. Incendio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
Yeah, I'll be able to do it without oh, look at that.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros. Revelio.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Let's ask about it. Oh no, that's actually in the game. It's resolved.
Revelio. I wonder how big this place is. That must be where this all leads. Revelio. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this. Leviosa. Potato. Stupefy. Leviosa. Stupefy. Incendio. Heal. Revelio. I'm not going to touch those. Ugh.
Well, no.
Potato.
That's just really weird.
Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Leviosa. Revelio.
Legendary's call off. Plus 25 defense, nice. Let's see, I don't know if I should change it. I don't know what to change it to. Nothing really works. This one's actually cool. This one's not bad. Go for this.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Listen to the wrong.
If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it. Revelio. Protego. Stupefy.
Challenge?
Incendio. Revelio. Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this. Accio. Revelio. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Incendio.
That was a quick shooter.
Incendio. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere. Levioso. Revelio. Remarkable. Revelio. Revelio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Revelio. Whew, it's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down anyway. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Revel. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Revelio.
Venomous tentacle. I've got 3.
Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Incendio! Revelio. Accio. Leviosa. Stupefy. Leviosa. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Tego. Accio. Leviosa. Stupefy. Incendio. Revelio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot. There's no sign of him. Revelio. Accio. Ha. Revelio. Ha. Accio. Revel. Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Accio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Ha. Ha. Revelio. There it is. The bridge. It's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Revelio. Tego. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. Revelio.
It's inside. Oh, that moves weird. Yes.
Revelio. I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains. And those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years.
He wants his bones back.
Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Inches. Let's look at it. Este que é posto schierato. Ooh, 20%.
Unnerving. What's happened? I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio. Where am I? Oh no. The room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place? Revelio.
can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention. And might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Why is it called the map chamber?
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
Are you a seer?
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside. Those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Bring the book
Very
here.
well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Comments. Ready? We have 17. We got the final achievement. Is it showing up on stream? Yes. 45 out of 45. The Orr's Apprentice. Find the map chamber is a Hufflepuff. Look, all achievements. Nice. How many hours in? Steam says 207 hours. You've unlocked all achievements. 45 out of 45. Nice. No, just gotta finish the game. I want to be able to run. Want some cool ones. Want the Reveille one. I need this. I want to get these just because the search quality 5. This is neat. This is neat. Let's get these ones. Incendio. Levioso. Cool. I don't know if we're gonna pick any dark cards. I tried making a character without any dark cards. We're still learn the spells just so we have them, but well, let's say not even those ones. I think increased damage wouldn't be bad. I just don't feel like I need them to be honest. I need these. New requirement. I want to try using these instead of curses. Let's try using these ones. I think it feels good to be able to do this. We just gotta get what we gotta look like, and we also gotta get a lot more, and we'll set with this character team.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
The map chamber. Good food. Did I ever reset my... I never reset them. It doesn't bother me. I think this was a bit fast.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when
Hogwarts,
Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away.
Wait, hold on, this does feel a bit fast. Why can't you type?
Distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Did we finish the quest? There we go. Check those rest. Rest is a Alright, before we keep going though, I'm gonna take a quick break. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. Alrighty, I'm back and we got things to get as well. Do we have any quests?
You need to learn the pulso, the
The
banner,
Boso.
useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Okay.
It's always nice to see a familiar face.
Oh, we're starting to get an identified items. It's worth keeping them if they're not legendary though. Yeah, it's not legendary, so... Sheesh, that's expensive. This...
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Revelio.
We got the extended Rebellion. Alright, reckon I can find that one page missing. Yeah, right.
Revelio.
You're worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you.
Look at that boy.
Why did you buy me a socks? I hate these naughty socks at that price. Can't be trusted. Be
Revelio.
thankful you have
I'd
socks.
rather have no socks than be dancing like this.
You're not dancing. You're exercising.
Why is it always one page that I'm missing?
Oh, please, can't we take these socks?
Revelio.
There's a question for you. Let's take it. About the page. I ain't got no idea. Such always just one page that I end up missing.
Revelio.
Down that trolley.
Shall I have the courage to go into the forest?
Hello.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello.
talking to myself. I'm Clementine, Willardsey, charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
What did you hear about the forest?
What were the horrible stories you were told about the Forbidden Forest?
Oh, goodness, everything from students being mysteriously beheaded to terrifying spider dens. Oh, trust me, you hear that at 11 years old, it sticks with you.
I'll think about
Very
it.
well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon.
Revelio.
Don't forget,
Oh, the butterflies,
always
Harry.
seem to be on the fringes of the forbidden forest.
Hold on. Is this an Easter egg? Well, like, not an Easter egg, but a reference. We need this. We need to get that. In that scene where they had all the spiders, wasn't Ron something like, "Oh, the butterflies"? Well, why can't it be for once follow the butterflies? I think he said something like that. I'm not 100% sure if it was butterflies. It was something like. Can I check it? Hold on. It is! Follow the spiders. Why can't it be follow the butterflies? At least in the movies like that. Wait, this is a reference to it. All the butterflies. Really? I think so. Make sure that's not that.
Wait, spiders? Why couldn't it be follow the butterflies?
Yeah, he says the butterflies. It took me like 4 playthroughs to kind of work the clip, but yeah, you gotta follow the butterflies. Okay. Super. Wait, do you think we can go in there now? Azkaban. So it wasn't the Ministry, it was just Azkaban. Kind of funny that they both look alike.
Revelio.
Yeah. Maybe 2 enemy simultaneously.
Come on, too afraid to fight back? You little brat! You're going to regret that. Grab the stick. You will pay.
Incendio. Revelio. Nobody'll believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself. Incendio. Revelio. Heal.
Alright, he's sleeping.
Incendio. Revelio.
Identified. We'll have to unlock the room because we're gonna stock up on these and we don't have to abandon them. Identified. We're the one with very tiny inventory. Oh, we got this. We don't have to worry about them. Let's go for the butterflies. Oh, the butterflies, Harry.
Revelio.
What's that page? The hell? Where's it always one? Where's it wrong with this monster? Is it? He doesn't know.
Revelio.
Never mind, he doesn't want to go out yet. No idea what I'm missing. This was wrong.
Revelio.
Can I get up there?
Revelio.
Look at that knowledge one.
Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Lumos. Lumos. Merlin himself would be proud. Revelio. Stupefy. Revelio.
That's the 2.
Incendio. Revelio. Huh? There they are. She wasn't making it up.
Squirrel.
Well, we've come this far. Miss Willitsey might get an answer about these butterflies.
Squibs are just as vile as mudbloods, in my opinion.
I don't want to be associated with any squibs.
I'm certainly grateful to be part of a pure bloodline.
The freak is this AI? Oh.
Revelio. Oh wow, look what we have here.
I'm not gonna do this because we have to get something from there, if I'm not mistaken. I'm missing this one page, huh?
Revelio.
Can't thank you enough.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willitsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
Yes, and I was well rewarded.
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Revelio.
Oh, the butterflies. Where is that? Hey, you're missing. Just looking at me.
Revelio.
Yes, thank you. Let's back up. Oh, shit, me timbers, I don't know.
Revelio.
I saw what you did.
Oh, listen.
No tolerance for thieves. Hand them back.
Hand what back, sir? But we've not took a thing.
Hand them back.
There's nothing to give, sir. It was only the one. That's all of them, sir. Honestly, I swear.
How many times are you pair going to keep pilfering my shop?
I swear it was just those ones, sir. Promise, sir. We'd never take more than those.
I tell you this, they'll not appreciate your antics in Azkaban.
Revelio.
You just wait till I see your mother.
That was a bit harsh.
Well, it's still out of yeah. 1, 2. Well, we know 3.
Revelio.
Three pages were missing value pages, but one of them, the four,
Hello there. Come on in.
is not on the value page, and I have no idea where it could be.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's
Oh well.
anything else I can.
Let's see what else we can do. Opens. My class. Acquire and use a focus potion. Acquire and use. Can I try doing this? Potions. Only your strongest potions. Potion master. I gotta find this one missing key here now as well.
Revelio.
Wait, could it be? Hello. What happened? Greetings. I'm happy to report that my sister Helen survived that sudden attack in Azkaban. She said that she does not hold a grudge against Anne, as terrible as the violence was. After seeing the conditions in Azkaban anew, Helen said it's no wonder Anne's martyrs are gone. It seems he found Jackdaw's ghost and told him about Anne. Helen wants you to know that he has evidently promised to work with the Ministry, and Helen to see what, if anything, can be done for her, and if this would. Nice. 25%. The puzzle. Focus. We don't have the dearest. We just need to get a maximum.
Revelio.
Something nerd. I think the third key could be in the area down here below. With the locus in that corridor. I think there was one there. Mistake. Focus. I can only make only one focus. So the Dehds. Focus. Let's going to have the timer here. However, you don't really see this in combat. Duration 20 seconds. So I think we might actually have all of the keys located.
Revelio.
I'm just gonna get. Oh.
Revelio. Incendio. Excellent.
How are your
Stop.
assignments coming along?
Excellent.
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do.
The person.
Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here. Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcraft. Still at it, I see. Well, repetition can be an excellent teacher.
You speak with him? It's not good. Alright, we got the pulse. Are you first flying class? Ooh, get flying. That's excellent. Do I have gold for it, however? Because I can't spend everything. We're gonna get like a cheaper one for like 500 or so. But I don't really have that much either. This one chest I think we can open though. Get 500.
Revelio.
Who do you think will fall from their broom first?
You.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up!
Up!
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up! One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Very good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care.
I had my own.
The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
This is brilliant.
Yes, good. And lean. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
Revelio.
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds.
What a view!
Hello!
Good, I've got this.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
Let's go to the boat house. I don't have as much there though.
Revelio.
What on here?
Whoa! Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Why not have the possible to do that one too?
They did. Did anyone else see that? Rebellion.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Hufflepuff like you might be interested in some high-flying fun?
I like the sound of that.
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back.
I am assuming. I think they disposed him. I didn't see him as the tree. Like he seems there and he just spawns in that spot.
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough! Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I'll have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky. If I could afford the new Bright Spark broom at Spintwitches, I'd be on it now.
I do like Madame Kagawa. She's been tutoring me after class. Although she is very strict when it comes to broom safety.
I wish I could afford my own broom. Instead of using my brother's hand-me-downs.
Professor Weasley or Professor
Spintwitches is open.
No.
How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit...
We shouldn't do this, by the way. So I can get
the dark arts classroom.
in front of
place near there.
Hello,
Madame Kagawa, About what happened in class.
No need to discuss it further. Losing points for Hufflepuff should serve as a deterrent against future escapades. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that I teach you a few additional spells, so please keep an eye out for an owl from me. You're also welcome to drop by any time with questions.
Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
We'll have to do this next time, because that's kind of a longer place. Let's do the one with Sebastian in the shadow of the undercloth. So I want us to get the Confringo. So while we are flying for this quest, we can cover us with Sebastian. We can tackle those blue thieves. I got the post as well. I just need to get Flipendo, and we should have access to all the Molly tribes. Yeah, I'll get this one now. Now
Tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the 7th. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
Revelio.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft.
Revelio.
We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. I wouldn't dare to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone.
Revelio.
But he's trusted me since the day we met.
Incendio!
I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak almost daily. Never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets. But this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
That's
A
ridiculous.
proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Confringo.
You're getting it. Ready to try it out?
Revelio.
Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the underground intact.
Revelio.
Those candelabras. Both have their uses. Nice work. How's it feel? That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
Almost too
The
much.
blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne, Ominous and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
I'd be glad to.
Just let me know when, and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
Don't tell me the
You
truth.
must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Confringo.
When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you
Revelio.
an out.
Let's get out of here. Next, let's go. We can do that one Hogwarts secret. Let's go for that.
Sebastian. Wait,
Wait a minute.
I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Which one should we go for? Usually the The top one is the better one. He's gonna know either way. Honestly, to be fair, it doesn't matter that much. Tough choice. Alright, Sebastian.
Actually, Sebastian brought me there, but he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Please, I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian's going to get an earful about this.
Right, bye-bye. Okay. No. Still can't fly. Where do we want to go? We want to go over here. The verdict courtyard. What's he doing? He's just chilling there.
Revelio.
Let's go do the secret. We'll go to the boathouse later.
Confringo. Lumos.
We'll target this one. Wait, hold on, let's go. Target this one, the other one is 3.
Revelio. Lumos.
We have to identify those. Now, let's head over to Hogsmeade. I'll check his quest in a minute. Here. I should get a broom. I should be able to afford it. This is the cheapest one. Yeah, we just got 5 points, so I think we'll be good. I'm just need something to get going.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Revelio. Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spint Witches.
Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Well, disrupted trade routes are major closures.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches.
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals are overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
What else can you show about brooms?
Do you mind sharing more about your brooms?
I have a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take Wind Wisps, well known for their quality ash handles. U-weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the U-Wand's darker reputation. Then you have the Ember Dash, known for its handsome appearance. Working with brooms every day makes me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
Have a look.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around, thank you.
What are we looking for
Still
today?
what we can.
Nice doing business with you.
$600, but we still get it. Moon trimming. Let's get the 4%.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Where'd your passion for brooms begin?
How long have you had a passion for brooms?
Since the moment I saw my first Quidditch match. Seeing flyers manoeuvre the way they do. Oh, some people continue to have their doubts about me and my ideas. I hope that won't dissuade you from helping. I know I'm onto something.
Why am I the right person for this?
Why do you need me to report to you on this broom flight?
I did try to get Imelda to help, but she has some flying habits and quirks that made her difficult to collaborate with. I need a flyer with no bad habits and the knack for flying. Your classmate Everett said you're a natural on a broom. He's forever in here studying the newest models, almost as passionate about brooms as I am. If your rumoured talent for flying can help you beat Imelda's times, then having you assess the broom will be invaluable.
I took Madame Cobble's cut.
Sounds as though you took Kagawa's class.
I did, but my focus on the technical elements of brooms rather than the art of flying drove her mad. She thinks it fitting I run Spintwitches now. I don't reckon either of us ever pictured me batting away bludgers for the Cannons or Puddlemere United. And I find a certain satisfaction in winning over the naysayers who think I may be too young to run this shop. With your help, I can continue proving myself the most knowledgeable purveyor of wizarding sporting goods around.
Alright, sounds worth a try, Mr. Weeks.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Revelio. Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
We're saying this quest to do the race.
Found a bit of treasure in the... Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
Oh, Miss Pippin, you need help with the delivery?
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with the delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Revelio.
Let's do the race first. I'll find using invisibility potion. We get that. We just need to brew Thunder Brew. Just get away from here. Page quickly.
Revelio.
There's a blue flip here. We could do this.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Since it's right off here. Oops. Oops. Accidentally killed it.
Revelio.
I hope you have your affairs in order.
Incendio! Expulso!
Well.
I will not be cast about for your...
Oh, levitate.
Expulso! Incendio! Expulso!
Wait.
I refuse to be treated in this manner! Incendio! Protego! Expulso!
I could have done it. Wait.
Incendio! Expulso!
Okay.
Fast waiting!
Revelio.
I think we don't have to use the curses, so yeah. Let's do this playthrough without using any curses. Is anything else, but I probably won't.
You're the one who...
Time to
No more happy days for you. You can't hold that forever.
I'm still sort of never I thought something or something.
You've made a great
Revelio.
Such arrogance.
Stop it!
I won't rest.
You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio.
Careful, this one packs a punch.
Fringo.
Allow me to put you out. I'm not gambling.
Oops. Oh, I forgot this.
Really enjoying the view. Don't think you're going to get out of this alive.
I forgot because of this, heat. It's on the border. I did not expect that to kill me. Especially he wasn't close. I don't think he took some damage. Hey, oh, I'm pressing control. Get him. Oh, get him. So for a body, we got 2 trolls.
Stand still. Starting. Hunt begins. Look what you've done. You'll find the edge.
Such out. One less human to worry.
Get out of
Expulsion. And enchanting. Might want to look up. How nice of you. Such arrogance. You are postponing the inevitable. Stop it! I work best. Dead.
Nice. Right, return to the Twilight Hut. He's sleeping. What a talent point. 26%. Get something here or Confringo. Let's get Confringo Master. The bars here, yellow. Makes sense. Stop right there, criminals. Oh, they're the criminals. With you, Tor. I can't do this morning trial.
Revelio.
We don't have Pretendo.
Incendio.
Let's look up in these because we'll open the room soon. We need for the little bits and bobs we'll have to make. Oh, this one inside the ground as well. I guess this one too.
What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio.
Yeah. What are butterflies over here? Hopefully, let's get it just in case.
Revelio. Revelio.
And both ways over there. You know? Oh, that's cool.
Shame you're so Revelio.
Getting cool. It's a better place. Thank you first. Let me be a bit real with it. I'm not sure if Jones is back yet, so we'll just take a normal break, but yeah. We'll keep going. So we'll switch over to... But anyways, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I saw you almost got a couple so let's get these butterflies and I'll go see. We'll swap.
Revelio.
Okay, let's go save. Made decent progress today. Goal for tomorrow is Thursday, so on Friday. Goal for Friday is to unlock the room. We might leave these two side quests for later, and on Friday to just start with the room requirement, just so we have some time to decorate it. Get to feel cozy. Let's see. 27%. We're getting there. Alright. Well, I'll do the PRP screen again real quick just to change the title and all that. Alright, one second.